What's up, y'all? It's Kyle. Finally got the car back together. Gonna hopefully be getting a tune this week. My buddy Marco at Vega Tunes gonna get it dialed in. Hopefully it'll put down a decent power number. Got the Brian Tooley intake on there. Got the new water pump on it. You'll see in the video. Just had a lot of weird little odds and ends things, stuff that I wasn't expecting, kind of caused me some headache, but got it sorted out. Hopefully it'll be ready to go here this next weekend and maybe go out to test and get some good passes out of it. So just stay tuned, run some clips. All right, y'all, so finally got my intake in. As you can see, it's not bolted down or anything. It's got to go get hydro dipped, but finally got here. Gonna be putting this pattern on there, so ought to look good. Got the new radiator cover right there on top of my tires, so they'll both match. Lots of good clearance with the Brian Tooley intake. I'm sure it's gonna look great once the rails and all are on it. I'm gonna hopefully have it done here in the next couple days, get it hydro dipped and get it back over, and then it's just on me to bolt it down and get it secured. Looks like it shouldn't be too big of a problem. Really nice built. Looks like it shouldn't have a problem making any power. Just got the screw in it for to hold the lid on right now. So we'll take it apart. You can see it's nicely built. This joker cracks. We got something seriously wrong, so planning to have that issue resolved now. Now the only thing I'll have to worry about holding boost is the bottom end. But we'll see how it looks once it's dipped and actually bolted back down into place for good. Alright, well, I've got the intake back, got the top hydro dipped, got the fuel rails on, got the lines on, got the vacuum poured in. Real simple. The instructions that they send are real good, real straightforward. Comes with a good layout of everything that you need. Looks nice, clean. Car's still torn apart. Garage is a mess. I'm ready to get this thing back together and going. So about to take that from there and put it there. Check back in a few. Got the intake sitting on. Tucks in there pretty good. It looks like it's gonna have some pretty good room. Nothing major. Gotta lay under the car and tighten up the fuel lines. Then I'm gonna come back on the top, finish tightening it all down, and then hopefully start it up here soon. Been a while. Ready to get back to running it. So stay tuned. Got the intake on. Looks pretty good on there. I had to get this throttle body bracket from Brian Tooley Racing. Tried to make my own work and it didn't work out for me. I had to flip-flop the regulator. The regulator was over here. Just didn't have the room with the bracket and all being here now. The water pump's shiny because I got the intake back on, started the car up, noticed it was leaking some water pretty good, was coming out behind the water pump pulley, so tripped AutoZone, and I should have vlogged pulling it apart, but it's not too bad to get off. Had a little power steering leak down at the bottom at the back. It's staying dry. Put some seals in it. Trying to save some money on that. Got the new radiator cover done. Looks good. So hopefully this week be going to get a tune because it runs and drives fine, but when you get on it, the power bands are different. So it's rich when it's not needing to be, and then it's a little lean where it needs to be a little richer. So just got to get that lined out and should have a power number this week. So get an idea on where the car's sitting at. But check out the dyno in the next video.